Hi guys, and welcome back to the Bad Players podcast. We're back again with another podcast. We've got a few things to talk about. Tournaments online, a few, regional in real life, um, a minuscule amount of cards on Poker Beach, and the fact that I've stolen Simon's part of the intro. Um, and I think that's about it. There's a Milotic. That's all I know.
That's it. Until next time.
Yeah, there's a Milotic. Have a good one. I'll pass it over to Simon truly now.
You didn't steal my bit. It's fine. So yeah, we're back for episode something.
Yeah, we lost count now. We don't.
Something ish. I just call them ishes now, like episode 8, 9, 10 ish.
We're on
Like episode
episode ish.
10 or something.
Probably more than that.
Yeah. I
Of
don't know.
hours.
So
Excuse me.
we ran the video for the giveaway earlier, which was pretty cool. I won't tell you who won,
Which one's going up first?
but it wasn't you. Well, it
It
might have
wasn't
been.
me.
Yeah, it wasn't you or me. Well, we did win, to be fair, 'cause we've got loads of subscribers now, which is cool. So we will be doing like another one at some point just to try and boost the channel again because, people like free stuff, you know? And Sarah's shouting. Don't know
That
if you can
counts.
hear her or not, but she's in the background shouting. Yay! Calling the cats. Can you hear her? Yeah, great. Because we're like really good at tech stuff, see? So you can
I'm really
see,
good at
you can
art as
see
well.
Coffin's on the microphone.
She looks like yeah.
It's like, hello, coffin. So yeah, enough of that. Anyway, back to it. We're going to talk about. What are we doing?
He kept moving it towards the X marker.
Oh, we're going to talk about like basically the online tournaments that are going on because obviously the live tournaments are they're
Not
ended.
rotation.
So Vancouver was the other day, and it was won by Miraidon,
Right on.
which was really cool. It beat Snorlax in the final, and but yeah, we're not going to go over that 'cause it doesn't matter because half of the stuff in Miraidon's now rotated.
We're not going over the real tournament. Scratch the intro. That's
So
it. Read it in the whole
so
episode.
do that. So no, we're going to go over the post rotation stuff, looking for EYC next weekend. And yeah, as Lewis said, it'll be like 30 seconds on Poker Beach because there's like nothing on there, and we'll just wing it from there like we normally do. So let's get into is it this one? This one.
We're gonna go through what first?
I'm gonna go Poker Beach first because it's like 5 seconds. So
Hmm.
the first thing is this. They're finally announcing World. Oh no, they're not. It's next weekend. So they'll probably announce Worlds at EYC, maybe. Like on a big stream.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, it literally says it there. During today's EYC preview show, which was last night, it was stated that Worlds 24 will be announced during the closing ceremony of the International Championship, which is kind of cool, but really annoying for people who want to book flights. So, because most of the
Hmm.
like when we went before, they announced it in February, so you had like an extra couple months to like pay for it. And it's like Hawaii's like £1 million to get to, so I just think they've left this too late. I understand they want to do it at the end of the ceremony because they'll probably be like, "Way," but no, do it earlier. That's all I have to say about that. You?
Hmm.
So we got some last box stuff, which is just like last box stuff with this crowny dude in it. Coming back to the Milotics, that's the only other thing. Yeah, the rest of it's just like stuff.
Yay.
Nothing of it. The Volbeat is crap.
What about its best card?
It's not. If you go
They don't
first,
have
you can
ability.
use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for 2 basics and put them on your bench. It's okay if you go first.
They don't have ability. It's
No,
so
and then
bad.
Flow and Perfume. You can use this attack only if you go second and only during your first turn. Shuffle one of your opponent's bench Pokemon and all attached cards to their deck.
That's busted.
It's not.
That's busted.
If it was your opponent's Pokemon, it would be ace.
That's busted.
Crap. Garbage. So the Milotic is actually interesting for like a couple of different reasons. So we've got little Phoebe who's got 30 HP and will get wrecked.
Oh, dude.
So Flail does 10 damage. You're still getting pop-ups here.
Huh? I've got rid of that.
Uh, a new Phoebus, Milotic, blah blah blah. So it does flail for 1 water, 10 damage. That does 10 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. So it's going to do 20 damage then, because otherwise the Hero Cape. Yeah. But it's more about the Milotic's ability, really. So it's got Tranquil. Your opponent's Pokemon in play and the cards attached to those Pokemon can't be returned to their hand. So this is reminiscent of Scoop Up Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
So this will stop you playing Professor Turo. So, or Penny, or if Super Scoop Up comes back or something like that. The difference is this is a stage 1 because the ability is actually really good. It's kind of busted, and especially this format because of Turo and Penny. And I don't think there's anything else. Like, I don't know if there's any attacks that return to hand, like Shaman's attack, Sky Return, but it would stop that as well. But yeah, it's a stage 1. And my personal thinking is the reason this is a stage 1 is because if this was a basic attacker, like let's say Mr. Mime, right? You just put this in Snorlax, and your opponent's just dead. But equally, if this was a basic, and obviously still a stage 1, it's probably better for the opposite reason of it being this is you can also play it against Snorlax to stop them doing their loopy McLoop stuff, right? But the fact that it's a stage 1 will slow both versions down.
Yeah.
So if you're playing Snorlax, you have to bench the Phoebus. They're going to knock out your Phoebus, then they can just do their Turo game. And if you're playing Snorlax and they put this in play, you just put it in the active, and then it can't do anything. So you're not actually getting attacked, unless it's a water deck, but it only does 100 damage. So it doesn't really matter. It's kind of one of those. So I think the ability is really good, but they've nerfed it like they're nerfing everything else. And the fact that it's a water Pokemon is quite good.
Yeah.
Because it can just slot into, the water deck, the backs deck. So, but equally the backs deck doesn't have any space. So I think this would be just a really good 1-1 in a control deck, not against control.
Yeah.
I just think it's a good tech in a control against stuff. Do you know what I mean? What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
It's alright.
Basic Pokemon, it would be insane because you just play one in every deck. And that's the reasoning I think it's not. Especially now for the cards that are in format and the kind of decks that are in format as well. Like, just, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. That's Poker Beach for you. I think that's about it there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to go into like what we're saying our main topic is we're going to look through the Poker Beach online, and we're going to look at a couple of the bigger player tournaments. So we're just going to go through a couple of the decks that have won, but also maybe look at some like spice, like maybe something that someone's come up with that we haven't really thought about. So the first one I was looking at was it this one? This is 175 players. So Ditto Forces. So yeah, here we go. So the winner was 911 result. Freeware. Playing, I'm guessing is this Roaring Moon or is this Little Moon? Okay, this looks interesting. Is that the Dunsparce that draws your cards? Yeah, I played against this actually. So this is the one that you draw cards and it goes back in your deck. Once you're into it, you may draw 3 cards. If you drew cards this way, you shuffle this Pokemon back into your deck. So what's a really good combo with this is this can be in your active. You can Dark Patch onto this, draw 3 cards, shuffle this into your deck, and then move this into the active. So it's like a infinite loop, if that makes sense, kind of. It's just a cheeky little Roaring Moon deck. It's kind of cool. It's got the mini moon for obviously when stuff gets bodied. And it's got all the, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these to boost the power of the mini moon. It's just a slim line. It's kind of cool. It's creative. It's all right, isn't it? ish.
Oh, it looks
The
quite good.
Dunsparce is really cool. You're a Aurora Moon player. What do you think about
It
this?
looks it looks quite good.
Yeah, like you like the old.
Mm-hmm. The Dunsparce, yeah.
Yeah. So shuffle it into the deck, and then if you've got another one in play, you can just Ultra Ball for it,
Mm.
and then just you can basically like mill through your deck. So it's kind of like yeah, because there's no Poker Stop in here.
Yeah, I
So
like
this
that.
kind of works like your Poker Star, but it's like an infinite. So that's kind of cool. So that won that tournament. Got the backs. So no, that's the ancient box, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just Pidgey. What? Oh, it's
It's
all out Blitzel.
yeah.
His deck is, if this is what I'm thinking of, it's got Wigglytuff in it. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. This deck is nuts. This is the I'm playing control, and I think I can beat Lugia deck.
Mm.
It's got the
Yeah,
chunk.
351.
So 350 plus a big cape is 450. They need basically however many energy to knock this out, and then you just knock out them in Cena, and their energy is in the bin. It's also got the crab has got the if this Pokemon is in the active spot and it's damaged by an attack, even if it's knocked out, you discard an energy. And then it's got the Fallen Press. So what's really good with this combination is you attach a DTE, you play Giovanni. So Giovanni is put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. If you do, you attach an energy card from your hand to your active Pokemon. So what they'll do is they'll put all their energy on a Mincino to knock this out. Because 450 is quite a lot, even for 70 damage. They need like, what, 7, 14, 21. They only have 6 or 7 energy on it to knock it out, right? Then you just go Giovanni energy back to the hand, attach, knockout. And then the little one that comes up to try and knock this out hasn't got as much energy on it. Da, 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 da. Same with the booth. The booth is the last zone booth. So it's putting energy into the last zone. So this is I think this is a I need to beat Lugia control deck.
Mm.
It's got the Mawile for the block ability kind of thing. Got the Luxray in it. It's actually a cheeky deck, man. Like, so I'd say like the Giovanni and the Pokemon is like the weird stuff. Everything else is pretty control standard. How many power pads it play? Three. Yeah, three because it's all one offlet.
Mm.
So yeah, it's fun. It looks fun, like a fun deck. So yeah, it's pretty cool, interesting deck, and probably a control deck that beats control,
Mm.
if you know what I mean. So yeah, all that Blitzel is he's done well in a couple of. You'll probably see him again in a couple of the other tournaments. Anything else? Why is that? Oh, that's the Venomoth Spidops, man. Arceus Regidrago
He's just gonna be ready to go. He's starting it, yeah.
with all this stuff in the bin, yeah. Oh, it's because it's got the goo. Has it got
Mm-hmm.
mist energy in it? Yeah. Okay.
That's poo.
Big cape. It's got this. It's. Oh, you said you were liking Arceus.
Yeah, not Reggie Drago.
uh,
And say Gaussian.
Turbo Roaring Moon.
Yeah, he's just playing the same list. Still out. The IP.
And without, what's it called? Moltres, because
Moltres,
he's
yeah.
gone. Okay. See, I think this deck's really cool still. And I played it. I built it the other day, very similar looking. It's really hard to set up. Because if you break your brick, like, it hasn't got the Moltres for the. It's hard to chain attacks,
Mm.
if you know what I mean. You've just got normal Snorlax. Did nothing spicy there. It's got the
Mm.
Mantine, it's got the Mist. Yeah, it's kind of. So yeah, that's that tournament. Want to look at like the late
It's the
night stuff?
Matang! The Matang deck!
Where?
The Matang deck.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
The
20
Matang deck's weird.
The Matang deck's funny.
Like, it's got some weird text in it.
Mm.
Like, I've seen so many weird versions of it.
It's got the Basque Legion in it.
You have to put all the energy
Yeah,
back in.
that's
But
funny.
you put it on there and
That's
then you
so
Basket Legion it
funny.
back in It's a nice little free rower, look. Yeah, the bass.
Yeah, it's because it plays 17 metal.
So this attack does 20 damage for each basic energy card in the discard pile. That's pretty sick. So yeah, bit of a trolly, funny deck. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
That's the
gouging
Gouging
fire.
Fire straight deck. Is that? Yeah, it's picky bits in it. Picky bits with this instead of the Entei.
Yeah,
So yeah, great. Cheers, pal.
guess they got Entei in it after all.
Yeah. So that's the ditto one we just looked at. Let's have a look, see what else is around. I want the one with like loads of. That's VG, isn't it?
Hold up, go back, go back.
What?
Tingling won that thing.
Tinglu's good in VG. It's not good in anything else. There's a late night Temple Forces. So this had how many players?
A lot.
This one. 200,
Yes.
268 players.
No.
Kensuke H1 with the Zard.
Boring.
So is it just the Zard? It's not Pidgeysard, is it? It's Figgizard. Oh, it is Pidgeysard.
And it's boring. Look at it. How can anyone look at that list and go,
Palpad Turo is pretty good.
the only interesting thing is maybe, yeah, Chiro and the.
So I don't know why he's playing Palpad and Churo and no Switch. Because that's like. You just lose to Snorlax then because you have two Gusts.
Two Rotom, I think.
Two Rotom is fine.
I mean, missed anything.
Just the one, and that's to stop Moon bodying this.
Jirachian kind of thing,
Which is fair. The list is quite good. I just don't like the Palpad and it's stupid. You don't need it. I'd swap the Palpad for a Switch card. Like, Maximum Bout's good for Mirror. So if you're not playing the Prime Catcher, you should be playing a Switch. Just not even just for Snorlax, but for like other stuff. Because you only play like 5 energy in these decks, like so like 6 energy. So hard retreating is not a good idea.
Everything is meta, man.
We've got Benetti Guardi, which is the item lock Benetti, I guess. Yeah. Benetti.
The only good Bennett in.
Yeah, so good Bennett. It's got 2 Toro.
Oh, it's got a puppet offering one as well. That's pretty cool.
See, I like this in Guardi. It's so good because it's basically like playing Zoroark again.
Yeah, because then you just whatever it is.
Pick the 2 cards and draw into them. So good. And I like the Wasteland in it. That's pretty sick. The Wasteland's good for multiple reasons.
Is it the retreat one?
Yeah, so it's good for locking your opponent in play, making them waste energy, but it's also good for making yourself really heavy retreat to put the energy back in the discard pile. So that's really cool. Kind of like that. So anything, we've got the Tina stuff, Tina Boran, Future Box Boran, Spathra. That's the little one, and that was the big one.
It's the big one, yeah. The sizzle for the.
This deck smacks, I tell you, like this, yeah, and this one. So this one smacks hard, doesn't it? And it's got Skizzer in it, which smacks hard. It's got Key. See, we got.
Rescue
Man, this
board.
deck is like teched out to death.
Rescue board.
Super effective glasses.
Evolution.
What that is crazy.
That's cool.
So that's an interesting take on things. So we got
Grottle. Is that Grottle EX?
It's Torterra, yeah, the massive smacker deck.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really hard, I think. Like 30 damage for each of your grass.
It's just got 340 HP, man.
Yeah. Does it play? Oh, plays Bout. Okay. So that's got a switch.
It's got
two Turo and a switch.
What does the Whimsicott do?
It's the heal. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve when your Pokemon join your turn, you may heal all damage from your active grass Pokemon. If you do, you discard all the grass. It literally attacks for 1 energy.
Spherical Shield. Prevent all.
That's the one I told you about.
Oh, that's that one.
It's all damage and effect.
I forget about that guy, to be honest.
And then you got this. So this is like a lock deck.
That's cool.
So they attack with this. They put this on it so you can't snipe. They
Huh?
put this to heal, and then this dude stops you getting your resources back. It's got double Turo for when you run out of.
Mm.
Because you can just go Turo. Because is this the Sun Drenched Shell one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like old school Ace of Roller style deck. I quite like the look of it.
Yeah, actually,
This is actually quite a cool looking deck.
does look very cool.
And it banish Charizard, which is technically the best deck, so you know,
Yeah,
see you later, Zard.
I like that's
This
pretty
one's
cool.
hair in your face. Golden Go.
Yeah, oh, it's the Palkia one. Yeah,
Again, this is really good in Golden Go. The Cypher Maniac one.
yeah.
So it's got 6 water energy. That's mad. That's for your ninja
The Ninja
attacks, though, isn't
plays.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's got 1 potion in it. Cologne potion thing.
No, that's cool. I like that.
It's quite a clean deck. This is the cool engine of it.
It's a good card, man.
It's an underrated card. Like really is. Guessing that's Arceus Reggie. No, it's Armor Rouge. Oh, the Armor Rouge deck's pretty cool. It's got all the text because it has this and then a little dude to move energy around. So it's got the gouging fire. It's got the Dow Fox. Everyone's playing Vulpix because
Well, he
Vulpix bodies Charizard.
he dropped. He couldn't have been that good.
Yeah, Pidgey again.
What's at the absolute irrelevancy of this tournament? Like,
On the bottom deck,
yeah.
probably
Oh my
me.
God, there was a substitute up there. There's a substitute. Who was this that went? Oh,
To Spied Ups.
mm,
To control deck.
no, no.
Last box last.
Show all players. Show all players. Show all players.
Uh, okay. Last is Zard.
Gengar.
Yeah, the new Gengar's weird.
Is it
It's the big
just that
one.
one?
Yeah,
Gengar, yeah.
it's move damage counters like it's
Fair play for playing it though.
like this one. Look,
Yeah.
so it's kind of interesting. Yeah. So we got
Mm.
so obviously Charizard's bodying people again. Was that this one? Yeah.
Yeah. Started one.
This one's got a lot of players. The last box.
Great.
So what's in last box now? People are just being. You got a lot of space in it, and you got the bundle, which
Just
is
putting
good.
anything in it now.
Bundle's your escape rope, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's only for your opponent.
Mhm.
So you got one boss, one bundle. That's good. 2 moon. So 5 dark then, yeah. No 4 dark. Okay.
It's basically the same deck then. Just
Yeah.
with Buddy Poffins.
Puffin. Mate, why not play 4 Puffin? Come on.
Well, Xbox doesn't
I
lose
suppose you
anything.
could play 4. You lose VIP,
Yeah,
and escape rope is the biggest loss for
yeah,
last
it's
box.
good.
So you have 4 of these, but then you just play switch. But that's why the bundle's good because you can pull something up
Yeah.
just to smack at it, like. So yeah, last box is still pretty strong, I think. Arctila.
Oh my God, I see it. Did you see it? The Raging Bolt. Oh my God,
I got knocked out
oh,
by that,
it's.
man. So this is the cool deck. This is what I was saying to you, which would be good.
Mm,
It's got the Arceus, the Bib, the Tina line, and the leaves.
mhm.
It's also got the 1/1 Dactyl for the Lugia. So you just Dactyl, bang. Some of them are playing like Salvatore. Salvatore is like basically lets you evolve instantaneously,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Wally.
Okay.
So you can literally go second, bench, attach Salvatore, V-Star Power straight away.
That's very strong.
So some are doing that, but it's quite hard to actually have all that in hand.
Hmm.
So pretty cool. Another Snorlax, I'm guessing just normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice one.
This one. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
knocked out by this the other day. It was insane. You got the big bolt, right? Does basically what Mincino does 70 damage, yeah? I was playing Arceus,
Mm.
and I went first attached, bench, someone else. He literally went start Raging Bolt, benched, what's it called? Sandy Sharks.
Mm.
Bench two Sandy Sharks. It was something like that. Played Ultra Ball, got something else. Ultra Ball 2 energy in the discard. Played Sada. Attached the energy to this with Sada. Attached for turn. There's an energy on the bench with Sada. So he had 3 energy in play. Went choice bout knockout. And I was like,
Guy.
what the yeah,
What a guy.
I had to scoop, so
What a guy.
so he literally hit me for like 240 or something in on the first turn. It's that kind of stupid.
That's
It's
cool.
that kind of. But then I'm thinking like after stuff like that, what do they do?
Yeah.
So it's pretty cheeky. It's got the Koraidon for the just a nice single prize attacker.
2 Pokemon catch, which is always funny.
It's got 4 Sada, which
Mm.
is the engine.
It's
The
alright.
shocks.
Yeah.
Shocks is when you're behind, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which doing to his opponent has 4 off your prize cards where you may attach a basic from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So pretty cool. I think the deck's kind of funny. I don't know if it's good or bad. It's kind of one of them. It's a set up and pray deck, like kind of thing. Got Pidgey, we got the Gouge again. So you can start to see how the meta's forming. What is this?
Samurai, isn't it? The V-Star one that is just awful.
What does it do?
It's the 110 damage counters.
Draw your two.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4, and then it does the one shot.
It was one of the cards that was printed with Mew that didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So it was awful into everything else.
So this. So this is like just a dark deck. So there's your spread. Swirling Disaster. It's like a weird interesting. It's got the Alakazam. So it's basically like a spread knockout. It's got Thornton, that's cool.
Devolution to yeah, that's cool. It's like a spread deck.
Yeah, it's interesting. Palkia, Gold, Meridian.
Incineroar, let's go.
What's Meridian about?
Miraidon Regieleki.
Oh, it's got the Paul Me in it.
Awful Pokemon.
I hate this Pokemon. It's so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The energy count, man, is crazy. It's like
Heavy,
quite
heavy battle is crazy.
clean little deck though, isn't it? It's pretty sick. Yeah, Heavy Batten's good. What other deck did you say?
No, Incineroar.
Yeah, you said Incineroar's good.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
like
it's
reading
alright.
stuff. Like if your opponent like sets up, you just lose. Like Texas, each of your opponent's bench. If your opponent just like benches everything, you just go wreck and the attach and they lose. Like it's wow. It's probably good into last box. 320, 1 energy, they always have a full bench. You just body them.
I've always liked Incineroar as well.
Mate, shiny at that. I'll take that. It's got the Mela as well, which is cool. You can only use this card if any of your Pokemon was knocked out last turn. Attach a basic fire from your discard pile to one opponent. If you do, draw 6. Up to 6. That's kind of cool. It's got the Relicanth, so you can use the.
He's putting a Pidgey up.
Yeah,
Pidgeotto.
nice. It's
Never
good.
seen that.
Well, the reason they're probably playing this and this and this is to stop people devolving them.
Yeah.
Because if someone uses TM Devo, they just go,
Never
okay,
make
next turn
yeah.
I'll just hard evolve. Like, but is it this one?
It's the Gritty Claws one.
Yeah. So yeah, you can use that for 40 and never get knocked out
Mm-hmm.
because you've got the rally. It's even got the mist energy. Yeah, this deck's actually sick. Like, that'd be a cool deck to play at League, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can see that. It's 2 Dolphin Mills, 3 Dolphin Mills.
I just think this deck's not very good. Oh, it's got this in it.
Mm.
Okay, this is like a weird version. But it's got the. I suppose the Espafra is just good for like knocking out Zard.
He doesn't play Grass Energy. Or sorry, it's Psychic Attack. Oh,
Because Zard can probably just steamroll here because
yeah.
they just keep Pidgey and stuff back in and stuff. So yeah,
Alakazam, that's crazy.
where's that?
Yeah, below.
Is that the weird one?
That's the
Everyone's
bench
like, this
attack.
deck's so
It's
amazing.
the bench
I don't
attack
know, is it?
one. Yeah.
Yeah, put these in the active. Let attack. It's got the Devo and Evo. It's got yeah. This is the only deck that uses this Neon Upper Energy Light.
It's a cool deck, but the gimmick was the first time it's ever been done. It just wasn't done very well.
It's literally a gimmick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bolt. Substitute, which is again
It's
probably a
just gonna be something
weird.
stupid.
That's
Oh, it's Charizard.
Charizard. Yeah. The substitute means they just haven't put their deck list on. Glade. What?
That's Tachyon bits. Iron Valiant.
With a little.
Maradon,
What a
yeah.
weird deck. Mate, how many bundle? So this is a switch attack with Glade deck. Mate, look at that. How many cards you playing? Couple. 4 jet energy. That's kind of
I
cool.
don't believe that is 60.
I quite like that. Yeah, 4 iron bundle. Sheesh.
That's
But
funny.
iron bundle doesn't switch you. That's the problem.
Zoroark's pretty sad.
Where's that? Oh, this one, yeah.
hmm
So yeah, that was cool. So
Mr. Awesome Tournament.
where
Mr. Awesome. No, that's TCG then.
it's not, is it? Because they usually have the S for standard. Yeah, look.
Tinglu. He's there. I see him.
Ting poo. So see if there's any other bits. There's a big one.
Rotation.
Spaffra.
Oh, we saw that one, I think.
Yeah, Lug. Don't like Lug, yeah. He's pretty good in top 8, look.
Two Lugia.
Arceus Vulpix. Which one's that?
Gujo one.
Yeah, that's the one I like
Mm,
playing. It's really good. It's really cool there. Like, it's just easy to play, slimline.
Easy stuff.
Like, just very cool deck. Like, nice. Easy Arceus deck. Got not much else.
Mm. Uh,
What?
uh,
Uh-huh. I was playing Guardy. Tulip. Oh,
I
it's
was
the
playing a
Flitterless
weird
Baffra,
demon.
Screamtail, like single prize Guardy, which is kind of cool.
Mm.
So yeah, if you go on to tournament, they still got all the city leagues on here, maybe. Let's go home. Ooh, Pokemon. Most rally. Go back to this one. Yeah, here. So, Thailand regional. Oh, this is rotational. Here we go. So, Thailand regional. A lot of Thailand people. Won by Picky Bits. Metal second. Interesting. But nothing like, again, nothing where I'm like, what? Unless people are just hiding the spice. You know what I mean? What
Mm.
about City Leagues? Anything new in the City Leagues? When was this? 20th of March. When was that? The other day? What's the date
About,
today? About a week ago.
about a week ago. It's 31st of March, isn't it?
So that's just like a normal back
Soon
deck,
now.
yeah? Don't know why I'm copying that.
I'll go to paste some my work later. Some work tomorrow,
So
and then
just a
I'll just
normal,
get
like,
champagne.
I think Baxcalibur is a good play as well. Just strong. If you're expecting loads of Charizard at EUIC, I would play this because it just wrecks it. What's really good about a lot of these now is they're cutting these and playing loads of rods. So they can just recycle like everything, which is cool. You play 2 of these and 3 rods, cut
Wow.
something, do it that way. So that's cool. So yeah, other than that, that's kind of it, to be fair. There we go, we're back.
What do you mean 34 minutes? We gotta fill the time.
So yeah, with I know you're not going, right? What are you doing? I know you're not going, but what would you play?
What, at the UIC?
Yeah.
Wow. I would not be the most prepared person in the world if I was going.
Maybe if you were.
Um,
Looking at some of those decks,
mm,
is there any there where you're like, quite like that?
um,
Because you usually play Last Box and stuff like that, or Moon.
mm,
So would it be that, or would you try something different?
no, I don't think it would be that. I'd definitely play the Vulpix Arceus with Kuja.
Yeah, I think that deck's strong. I
I'd love
think
that.
it's hard to find ways through it. Like I played yesterday, and people probably don't care, but I was playing on live yesterday, and I played against the Turbo Moon, and I had a quite a slow setup. So I thought, okay, I'll get my Mist Energy into play, so he can't just one shot me. So I literally had an Arceus attached to Mist Energy to my bench.
Mm,
He knocked out my active Arceus. I was like, oh. And then I Ionoed, because that's all I had, into Big Arceus. Managed to Starbirth, and then attack the moon for like 180 or whatever it is. But I had like nothing else. But I had the Mist Energy, so he can't, what's it called? Friends of Gouging. So he hit me for 220. So I was like, okay, so I have to find a bench. So then I bench Gudra. Before I put Mist Energy on the Gudra. Managed to Iono him again down to 4. Knocked out the moon. Powered up the Gudra. He brought up his other moon. Knocked me out, and I was left with Gudra. So I went. Luckily, I managed to get like the nuts. Like I somehow Ionoed again, and he was down to 2 prizes. And then my board setup was fully powered up Gudra with a Mist Energy and Radiant Greninja on the bench.
okay.
So I was like, okay, smack into the moon for like 200.
Hmm.
No, it was actually 180 because I had the Lake of Acuity out,
Okay, yeah,
and
yeah,
his
yeah,
moon had a water energy on, so I hit him for 180. So he would then hit me for, what is it, 220 minus 80, which is like 150, which is still a two shot, yeah?
Two,
Ish. Yeah?
two, what was it, sorry? -50.
It's minus 80, I it?
Oh, yeah,
Kudra.
yeah, 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 Gujas,
But
yeah, that's it.
minus
One,
thingy as well.
yeah, yeah. So
Minus
it's
the
hardly anything then.
minus the lake. So he's hitting me for like 120. Times that
120,
by 2, it's not really a knockout. Right? So he hit me, and I was like, okay. So then I knocked him out, so which was great. So I took to my
I'm going
so
to go to the toilet.
I was down to 2 prizes.
You waffle to them.
He was down to 2 prizes.
Mm.
And you gotta think I was 6'2" at one point, and then all he had left was Darkrai. And he would go Darkrai 2 energy, and it hit Lagudra with Darkrai. You're literally hitting it for like 20. And he was just hitting Lagudra for like 20 damage. So I literally just managed to like tank with the Gudra until, you just kill it. I attacked the Darkrai for like 200. He retreated it. He brought someone else up. Blah, blah, blah. And, eventually I won the game with literally like Gudra in play. It was crazy. Like, the deck plays 2 Turo. So I eventually Turo'd up. Oh, excuse me. Turo'd up the ninja so he couldn't like boss it, get it stuck. Even if he did add loads of energy. But what you don't want is if you're playing a Gudra and you're trying to tank with it, is I was worried about the boss into Prime Catcher to negate the attack damage. So yeah, that was like it was a weird game, but the Arceus Vulpix deck is, I think, a really good contender because Arceus is good anyway. The Vulpix just wins you games. Like, if you're quick enough to set up a Vulpix against a deck like Roaring Moon, not Roaring Moon, against Baxcalibur or Charizard, you just win because they can't do anything.
Several.
The Vulpix.
Oh,
Because if you set up the Vulpix against Charizard, you just win. Like, I think if you want to guarantee certain wins in Charizard, you need to play the Gouging Fire
yeah.
because he has no abilities and he hits really hard. He hits for like 250. And then, that's still not enough to one shot a Vulpix, but then you can just hit it with Charmander or something, which is fine. But yeah, the Vulpix is really like a underestimated Like if you remember last EUIC, that's the deck that actually won
Yeah.
because people went in with all the flashy new cards, with all the broken abilities.
I don't know.
The only deck that Vulpix isn't very good against is Lugia,
Mm.
because the Cincino can even one-shot a Gudra.
Like you,
Yeah. What do you mean like me?
your only bad matchup really is Lugia
Pretty much, yeah.
or
So,
crap decks.
crab decks.
Crap decks.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So yeah, so you'd play that.
Yeah.
I think that's quite a good play. Like you probably put a few techie. I would put a few techie bits in it, different to what it is, like the secret spice, if you know what I mean.
Techie, but is he playing Tachyon bits?
Not
Iron
Tachyon bits.
Valiant.
What, that stupid two-line deck? 4 Tachyon bits. Don't play that.
Do play that.
It,
No,
lit-
it's all.
it literally hits for a flat 200 and you can't attack next turn. That's terrible. You need a consistent attacker in decks like that.
Hello.
I know the Miraidon does that, but not really. It doesn't hit you enough. Which cat's that?
Zeph,
Go away, Hef.
leave her alone.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, to be fair.
Are we filled like 6 minutes?
Like, I think next week after EUIC, there'll be a lot more content.
Not for me.
Should just be like doing. I'm gonna try and vlog it. I don't quite know how to do that, but I'm gonna vlog little bits, and then I guess I'll have to edit the video after because I can't put on like a 14-hour video, can I? So I might like vlog at the end of each round, and then however that works, put it into a video.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and have a walk around the Pokemon Center, so I might do a video of that as well. Show people cool stuff from there. Just show people the event, that kind of live stroke, not live breakdown of the tournament. And then if I do well, then it's good. And if I don't do well, whatever. And then day 2, I can kind of like look around and vlog that as well, which would be quite cool. Do it that way. I think that'd be
Yeah.
a bit of content on it. And then yeah, we'll do some openings soon. Just really like
Been a while.
he's doing
I'm
loads
doing,
of
yeah.
revision, like hardcore revision. I've been really busy at work. Just life, really. Like
I've
life
been
stuff.
locked in my room. Oh, no, 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 not locked in my room. In my room for like 9 hours plus revising a day. So I've not been doing much revision, much testing. So much. I've not been doing much testing.
He's just playing Pokemon Showdown.
Yeah, I am.
That's all he's playing.
Yeah,
It's not really revising.
yeah.
He's just playing
You
Showdown all
got
the
me.
time. It's the only game he can play.
What? Because it's just a bunch of sprites. It's awful, man. I literally I play half an hour of it, and I'm like, mate, I'm bored. I can't.
It's one of the oldest testing formats,
Yeah.
which is really crazy.
Yeah.
Like, really old. Like, back to like Smogon style days when I used to test on that as well.
Yeah, it's the same.
Smogon.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's what Smogon Sprite
But
is.
yeah, so that's why I said I'm not the most prepared for
So yeah, because you're not going, you don't
like
need to be, which is,
yeah.
in a weird way, it's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I did kind of get it was like a win-win situation for me, I guess. If I didn't get in, I had more time to revise. If I did get in, I got to go. But I might not have done the best because I would have had to still do revision. So
You'd have had like a couple of days of testing, I reckon.
yeah,
Well, it probably would have just been okay to play something safe.
yeah,
Like I said, like Arceus Vulpix thingy, you're just like, it's an Arceus deck. Can't really test for that. You just play it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think after EUIC, I'll have virtually no content
I
because
will. I'll
I'm not
probably do.
going to the cup, League Cup because that's like the day before my A levels, which is just fun. So yeah, I'm a dry well at the moment.
You got your Monday Night Yu-Gi-Oh as
I
well.
have still got my Monday night Yu-Gi-Oh.
So you can still do that, can't you? Because that's
Yeah,
only like 40
and I
minutes.
might set up a Twitch for its future, so
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I have some use.
Yeah. So yeah, there is more stuff coming, like other stuff to come, which we will talk about at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go.
Thank you for watching.
We'll be back ish next week, like after EUIC.
Yeah.
So maybe like midweek, the week after. Go from there. And yeah,
Yeah,
I might upload some videos during that weekend if I can.
if you can wiggle them.
I can do a few shorts or something,
Yeah.
so I can do that. So yeah. All right then, guys. Like I said, we did the giveaway, so the video for that will be up soon, or before this, whichever uploads first. And yeah, thanks for all the subscriptions and likes and subscribes, and anyone who hasn't, please do.
Yeah, all the support is very
And
much welcome.
I guess next up we get to 1,000, and then we can look at going to a billion. Can you imagine a billion subscribers? That'd be
It would
weird.
be such a flex.
Like you'd be like, how many subscribers you got? You'd be like, just count zeros, mate.
An eighth of the planet.
You'd be like, yeah, boy. You're like, everyone subscribes to us,
8 billion
and we're
subscribers.
not even monetized.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's enough like crap talk. Like, subscribe, comment on this video if you can. Just why not?
Yeah.
What you predict will win a UIC. So that's just a closing statement. My prediction to win a UIC is myself.
What? No way.
No leaks to what I'm playing, but me. And the deck I'm playing is going to win the whole tournament. If I don't win it, someone else will. What about you?
Me. Oh, I'm not in it. I reckon. Well, why else would I play Arceus Vulpix? So that's gonna win.
So you think Arceus Vulpix goes back to back?
Arceus Vulpix Gudra. There we go.
Yeah?
I'm going to
Okay.
be very specific. I'm not going to cheese myself out.
So let us know, guys. And if anyone comments Lugia,
Yeah, shame on you, to be honest.
yeah, shame on you.
Big
Shame on you for probably being correct,
Mm.
but shame on you.
Yeah, skill issues. For me.
Yeah, no Lugia. Let's just get rid of Lugia. All right, guys. So yeah,
Grr.
drop a comment on what you think is going to win the tournament, and we'll see if anyone's correct. See you later, guys.